Hello and welcome everyone to the RedFlex, the only channel in the world which is run by four brothers who all support Manchester United, who all live in Manchester. This is the match preview for Manchester United versus Burnley.
Hello and welcome to the RedFlex Live, brand new Man United channel where we do match reviews, previews, transfers, everything to do with Manchester United.
Welcome
What's
everyone.
going on, Aris?
All good, all good. There's only one place to start. There's only one place. Let's just forget about the match for a second. Qasim, hours before we've gone live today, there's a video that's gone out. It's going viral on certain social media platforms. Your rant, Qasim, needs to quickly need to give it some airtime. Qasim, you were absolutely on one today. You were absolutely disgusted with YouTube. You were disgusted with certain segments of YouTube viewers. Wrap it up for Qasim. What has got you so riled up? That video was absolutely shocking. It was one of the most shocking videos I've seen in a very long time. For those who haven't watched it, please do check it out on our channel. It was aired today, a couple of hours ago. There's a lot of debate amongst our friends and other people as to Qasim is the most serious I've ever seen him. It's the most serious I've ever seen Qasim on the RedFlex. It's absolute pure gold dust. Qasim, what it's about, what's happened, what has got you so angry?
I think in hindsight, it's probably the Rosa that got to me. But in all seriousness, Harris, I think what a lot of people don't understand is me, you, and Abdul and Usman. We've put a lot of time, a lot of effort into the RedFlex, and it means a lot to us. And I am somebody who's starting to become frustrated at the certain way that you have to win over people on YouTube. And we need to remember, Harris, that these are the same people that have caused Premier League players to boycott social media. These are the same people that we're trying to win over. So I'm just disgruntled. I'm unhappy at the fact that we have to keep saying, oh, if this is the first time you're watching the RedFlex, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Why do I have to say that, Harris? Why is that the measurement of success on YouTube? That's what I want to know. Why does that mean that somebody else, their opinion is more important than mine? And that's what I'm fed up with. And that is not going to be the first video that you're going to see from me. It's a long, long way from it. I am going to expose YouTube for what it is. It is toxic, and I'm not happy.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's the certain comments I'd agree with them. We're here because we want to, as you said in the video, we want to, we all love Man United. We want to get our views across, our opinions. We want to get, we're a global community, which you said numerous times. We want to get lots of people involved, and we have got lots of people involved from all continents of the world. We've got different fan channels involved. We've got all sorts involved, and yeah, and I mean, it's a little bit disappointing when you don't see the let's be blunt about it, whether it's the views or the subs, not increasing in the way you'd want to. But as I said, that's not the primary reason why we do it. Is that we just want to get the content out there, and then hopefully people see it. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background with algorithms and stuff like that. But let's not go into that too much. I'm sure you'll discuss that in a bit more detail in your upcoming videos. But as I said, we are here for the match preview. Man United are on a decent run. We're in the semi-finals. It's something to look forward to. The season isn't quite over yet. Where do you see this game going, Qasim, considering in the press conference all I did mention, I don't think we've beaten Burnley in the last 4 at Old Trafford. I think we've conceded 2 in the last 3 against them. Is it some sort of Old Trafford hoodoo against Burnley? I think we do okay against them at their place, but they seem to do rather well at ours. What's going on?
I think it's easy to say, oh, it's because of Burnley's style of play, or they defend deep and they're going to put crosses into the box. But in my opinion, I don't actually think that's what it is, Harris. I think it's just more of a common theme that Man United have struggled at home at Old Trafford. And if you look at the table, I mean, I was watching the highlights for Man City versus Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea have done a number on Man City. But if we win against Burnley, we are 8 points away, from them if we beat Burnley. So this game isn't just another run of the mill, let's see if we can beat them. This game is so important for Manchester United. I mean, we can't just give up the Premier League title. Yeah, I look foolish to say, I'm not going to go and say the title race is on or anything like that. But at the end of the day, 8 points, we've seen 8 points being turned around. Man City have got a semi-final against PSG coming up. They've got Neymar and Mbappe coming to town, and their eyes are going to be on the Champions League prize. It's the one trophy that they haven't won in their existence. It's the whole reason why they spent all that Saudi, all that oil money, is to win the Champions League, and they haven't done it. If they make a mistake, if they take the eyes off the prize, Manchester United have to be in a position to take advantage of it.
I agree with that. I think we were discussing this, weren't we, offline? And
yeah,
I agreed with you. I think they probably will drop more points, but I just can't see us winning. It's probably
a bit too much. I mean, I think what cost us is the games against Sheffield United and the West Broms, the draw against Arsenal. I think that period cost us. If you look at the table, Harris, I mean, look, if our home form was even 10-20% better, we would be right in the mix. We'd be right in the mix.
Agree with that. We're not far off at all whatsoever. I know other people say, well, yeah, Liverpool didn't challenge this year, otherwise Liverpool would have been up there and all this kind of lark and have you. But that's by the by, isn't it? I mean, look, I think the only difference is the draws, isn't it? We've lost the same amount of games. It's just the draws. Yeah. There's 4 extra draws, which equals 8 points. Let's see what happens over the next few games. I think I said, if they drop points in the next couple of games and we win both of them and we're down to 6 points or even less, yeah, let's make it interesting. Something to talk about, something to get excited about. But if you can end the season where people have said, we were nearly there, we were challenging, we were only a few points off. That is massive progress, huge progress compared to where we were last year. So yeah, it's a win-win situation for us. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. I do want to cover off some more points, Qasim. I don't want to make this a long video, but I just quickly want your thoughts, just a quick 30 seconds, 45 seconds on Paul Pogba's amazing revelations. I think Sky Sports labelled it jaw-dropping on one of their videos, and that got a lot of views. But let's not go into that, because I know that'll kind of like rub you the wrong way. But
yeah, you want to do what with me, Harris?
Only offline, mate. Only offline.
KTP is still going strong.
Exactly. But yeah, what did you make of his comments? Was it too much made of it? Was he just being honest? Was there something else to it?
I think people can be quite fickle sometimes, and you need to remember the context here. Obviously, the media, they absolutely loved it. This is what they crave. This is what they desire, that Paul Pogba comes out, starts grilling Mourinho. But we can't forget that this is the same Paul Pogba that held Manchester United to ransom. He put Manchester United's biggest game of the season into doubt. This is the same Paul Pogba who has not once come out and said that he wants to stay at Manchester United. This is the same Paul Pogba that only speaks to the media when either A, he's in form, or B, when Manchester United are on a hot streak. That's the only time when he comes out. When the chips are down, there's no sign of Paul Pogba. So we need to keep that in context. And even with the debate with Mourinho, I know this is probably more than 45 seconds, Aris, but very quickly, Paul Pogba, he's not innocent in this. It's not just all Jose Mourinho. It can't just be all Jose Mourinho.
I get that. Yeah, there's two sides to every story. Obviously, Mourinho got asked, I don't know whether you saw his post-match, and he said,
that did make me laugh.
I couldn't care less what Pogba thinks, yada. So obviously
for some reason, though, I was expecting more, Harris. I don't know. I thought Mourinho was going to give us more.
Yeah, I thought he just said more. I thought he might come out with, you can ask Scott McTominay, you can ask this. I thought he would have come out with all that, but he didn't. Is this kind of I think it's just a bit of a continuation, is it, from his earlier rant with the little tiff between Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer about his son being fed and all that kind of business. To be honest, I just found it a bit humorous. I thought it was good, a bit of banter. Otherwise, you just get a little boring pre-match and post-match interviews with the managers. I thought this one added a bit of spice to it.
But it
Do you
came out
agree
of the
with that?
blue as well. That's the funny thing. Like, what did Paul Pogba's relationship with Mourinho had to do with anything? I mean, maybe I missed the context of the question. Was he asked the difference or something? Is that how it came about?
Yeah, I think it was just asked. He was asked about. I think they're talking about Shaw as well and all that kind of stuff, and they're just saying what's difference in your performances. It seems though you're enjoying it a lot more this year, and then I think the questions naturally got, what's the difference between all his kind of like management style and Jose Mourinho's, and I
What did
think
you make of it, Aris? What did you make of Pogba's?
I thought he's been honest. But I just thought it is a little bit unusual to hear players talk about previous managers like that. It's not really the done thing, is it, to be so open in public? It's normally done by a third party or when they're on international duty or something like that. So yeah, it didn't really bother me. I thought if that's the way it was. I mean, I think most people agree that's kind of abrasive nature of Jose Mourinho's management style. So there's nothing shocking about it. It wasn't anything jaw dropping, which Sky Sports made it out. Maybe that was a bit of clickbait, which you'll again, I'm sure you won't hesitate to discuss on one of your videos. But yeah, let's get to the game. We've rambled on 11 minutes and we've not even talked about the game yet. I think it'll be a turgid affair. I think it will be another grindy game, another difficult watch, just because of the nature of how Burnley are and how they play. Obviously, their record at Old Trafford and all that kind of stuff. I don't. Well, I did mention that he's going to see how Rashford is. He might play, he might not. Apart from that, I think he's got a fully fit squad to choose from. So quickly, can I just get your 11, Qasim?
Yeah, I think Solskjaer pretty much confirmed that Rashford is in the squad. I don't think Eric Bailly is. I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, some sort of contractual stuff going on there. But I think the defence is going to be the strongest defence. Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. Again, in the midfield, you probably shouldn't really see Fred and McTominay in there against Burnley. But with Solskjaer,
I'd be disgusted if he does.
it is a possibility that we might see that. Maybe he thinks, Burnley are going to come for a fight at Old Trafford and he wants Fred and McTominay there so you can battle them, in the centre of the park. But realistically, this is a game where you could honestly try Van der Beek and McTominay. So I'm going to say this is more hopeful than what I think is going to happen, but I want to see Van der Beek and McTominay given a go to see if that extra passer in the centre of midfield can, open up a little bit more avenues for us. But then saying that, Pogba is being shunted to the left, so where does he fit in? Does he fit in with McTominay? But I will expect to see Pogba playing. Obviously, Bruno's going to be there. Greenwood's in a great, rich of reign of form, which he needs. He needs those goals. And I think Rashford will start as well with Cavani. So I think that's the kind of team that we're going to see. Will Van der Beek start? I want him to. I thought he looked a little bit, bit more energized than before. But let's be honest, I don't think that's going to happen.
So you think it's with Rashford, Cavani, and Greenwood?
Yeah.
Is that as you from through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. The team, I just think you're right. He's going to play McFred. He's just obsessed with them. So it's going to be McFred and Pogba, with Pogba kind of playing on the left. Actually, saying that, if that is the case, obviously you can't have Cavani, Rashford, and Greenwood playing, can you, together? So
yeah,
it's an interesting one. I think Rashford probably won't start. I think he'll be on the bench and come on if needed, and it'll be Cavani and Greenwood will start, and then we'll see who comes off the bench.
Let's just hope we go 1-0 down in the first few minutes, because then that really, revs up.
I think that only works. I think that only works.
Only away from home that works.
Oh yeah, at home I don't think it works.
No, what happens at Old Trafford is if you go 1-0 down, if we go 1-0 down, then that's pretty much game up for us at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it might end up being a draw. But let's see. We're in good form. Let's see. I mean, interesting. I know we've talked about Cavani, and we're all assuming we've all said he's gonna start. He's now the preferred number 9, and he should be the number 9. A lot of talk in the media now of Talk Sports, Sky Sports. Do Man United keep him? Should they sell him? Should they use the wage on a Haaland or a Kane? Where do you sit with all this?
I think let's get one thing straight. there's been a lot of talk that Man United are going to buy Haaland. They're in the race for Kane. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm going to disappoint all the Man United fans.
Is it exclusive?
That
Is it a
it's a
RedFlex
RedFlex exclusive. Not many people are going to see it though. That's a shame. But I'm not going to get into that. But Cavani has to stay because we can't afford to buy Haaland and we can't afford to buy Kane. That's the sad reality of it. I don't know why the media are trying to, pull the wool over Man United fans. We can't afford him. We just simply can't afford him. So we have to keep Cavani because he is our best striker. And when he first joined, as you can confirm, I said that he was going to make the difference because he's a proper striker. He's a good old fashioned striker. He knows he comes alive in the box. He comes alive in the box. He makes those runs to the near post, the far post, those late little movements, subtle movements. And we've got no one like him. It's going to take about at least 50, 60 million to replace Cavani. I just don't see us spending that kind of money.
I think they're in talks. Agree with that. I think a lot of it does depend on what does Cavani want. If his father's right and he does want to go back to South America, then obviously there's obviously nothing we can do. But if the conversation is he's happy to stay, then yeah, let's keep him. Let's keep him.
I think we've got some comments, Harris, as well. They kind of snuck
up. Do you want to bring them up? I've got some technical issues there. Do you want to?
Yeah. So Toxic, I believe, introducing himself.
Yeah.
There.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Soon K says, "Here he is, Mr. Pipe Bomb."
I think I'm sure he's referring to you there.
I'm sure he is. AA says Haaland will not join United. I think that's pretty much on the same wavelength as me.
I agree with that.
And Kane is too expensive. Kane, you know what? Kane is like, I always say it, I'm not sure what he's actually good at, but if you look at his stats are unreal, man. This guy is just a goal machine.
I think he's all-round. I think he's a great all-round player. He can drop deep, he can link up play, shoot from outside the box, good with his head. He's not rapid, but he's got a decent pace. He's got great awareness. We've got some more comment about Varane. Yeah, we'll quickly talk about that.
I've always said, Raphael Varane, that would be the dream signing at Old Trafford. Just think about putting Varane next to Maguire. The same Maguire who gets a lot of criticism, but if you look at his stats, he's actually tops a lot of the defensive stats. And it would just be an unbelievable signing. I think Hamas disagrees with us there. He says, lower your expectations, Varane ain't coming. I mean, if you read in the tabloids and kind of social media, supposedly it's a 60 million. That's the price for Varane that Real Madrid have set. If you think about it, I think that's pretty fair. It's 60 million. I'd do that all day. I'd go to Spain right now and get him.
I agree with that, but I just got this feeling that he's set on this Lindelof Maguire partnership. He's going to point to the stats and say, look, we've got the second best defensive record in the league, etc., etc. I don't think that's his top priority. I don't think that's all his top priority. Centre back. I think he's more concerned about the striker, maybe that midfielder. But yeah, I think it'd be an interesting summer. What's this? We got another comment. What was that one? Missed that. Want to offload it and figure this raise funds for Haaland. Yeah, it's a good point. Obviously, if Haaland is Madrid bound, then they need the money, don't they? Team K, has it been a successful season? I think we can only answer that after game 38.
I think, you know what? I think Woodward and Glazers, they actually deserve a lot of credit. I know it's, again, one of those easy things. You come on YouTube and you start slating Woodward and you start slating Glazers, and then all of a sudden you're a cult on YouTube, and you've made it because it's cool not to like Glazers and Woodwards on YouTube. But the matter of the fact is, we're in a global pandemic. They had to be sensible with the money. Although, yeah, we're one of the richest clubs in the world, but they have done a great job. It was their decision to get Ole in, and yeah, right or wrong, whether Ole is the man or not, he has done a great job stabilising Man United. But not many people are going to say it because it's just not cool to say that Glazers and Woodward have done the right thing.
Difficult one, isn't it? The whole thing about putting the club in debt. I think recently, was it Avram? One of them who actually took out some or sold some of his shares, etc.
Yeah,
to
I
make a
think he
bit of
took
profit.
70 million out of it. But at the end of the day, look, Harris, if you owned Man United, would you not do something similar? Would you not be in it for yourself?
Yeah. If you owned it, then you know you can make a bit of money by selling a few shares. Then you probably would, wouldn't you? I said,
Yeah, I was wondering that, Harris, as well. By the way, is that a RedFlex mug and a RedFlex hat? I mean,
RedFlex,
bloody hell.
RF.
I'm hoping you've got them, and I'm hoping you've got a whole load of them in your warehouse somewhere, because I think they're going to be flocking, Harris.
I've got them all boxed up. As I said before, mate, get us on Insta, DM us, want some merch, get on it.
One thing I've noticed, though, Harris, where's my cup? I would have expected you to get it shipped to me next day delivery.
Don't worry, mate. I'll get it done for you, mate. I'll get it done. But I just didn't think you were a cap sort of guy. I thought you were one of those who likes to, like to show your little hairstyles and this and that. Get the.
I've got to enjoy it while it's there.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You got to agree with that.
I agree with that. Maybe like a few years' time, you might like don the cap.
I'm still a young lad, Harris. That's what it is.
Just need the t-shirt. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, obviously, when we're doing these videos, you can hardly get these in. So, we're gonna have to maybe adjust some of the camera angles if we're gonna try and get that merch. Maybe a little logo here, maybe on the side, a little badge we can slip in. Guys, if you want it, I'll make it happen. He doesn't do it for the likes. And then true.
Look, at the end of the day,
I agree with that.
At the end of the day, I'm a guy. I'm just a common man. I'm just a common man, a normal, everyday guy who loves Manchester United, knows everything about Manchester United. But I don't understand, what have I got to do to get respected on here? Like, it's just simple as that. It's as simple as that.
I think you got to sit down, butt naked in your garden, and we throw some ice cubes on your head. That's what we got to do, Qasim.
You're not going to like this, Harris.
No, it's not. It's not. No, that's not true, mate. We'll play the videos. That's not true, mate. That's not true.
Look, it's all about simplicity on the RedFlex.
It's all about consistency and making sure everybody knows who everybody is. So yeah, even if it is number 6, at least it knows me, mate. Yeah.
The greatest white shirt of them all.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not true anyway. But look, we've digressed. 22 minutes on. It's great. Everybody's been commentating today. A lot of feedback. Maybe this is the time that everybody jumps on. I think 10:45, 11 o'clock's a good time to go, because I think there's a lot more interaction with everyone, which is obviously good to see. We will be getting people on. I know a few people wondering, that you've not been on for a while. I know Hamas was on quite recently. Soom's not been on, so he's probably itching to come on. And yeah, we'll try and get some of our regulars back on, Qasim. I'm sure you can arrange that. But just to finish off, Qasim, score prediction.
You know what? I've got that funny feeling, Harrison. When I get a funny feeling, that little hunch.
I do.
Usually, I remember the Leipzig game.
Bookies need to be ready. Everybody listening, log on.
So I think it's going to be a good old-fashioned. It's going to be a good old-fashioned spanking at Old Trafford tomorrow. I think it's going to be. I honestly think it's going to be 4-0. I don't know why. Wow. I've got a feeling that it's going to be an absolute drubbing. It's going to be a glory Manchester United performance.
I'm not so confident. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 Man United.
Come on, Harris. You always do this, Harris. You always come in.
I'm not on the fence. I'm not sitting on the fence. We're going to win.
No. I'm not saying you're sitting on the fence. I'm just saying you always have to come and dampen the mood.
No. We're going to win the game. Whether you're right, whether we concede first or not. Yeah, Mystic Cast at his best. So guys, if you want to get into the bookies, it's very white. Yeah, that's because I've got my ring light on as well. So that's why it's probably looking extra white, extra bleached. Like straight out of the wash. It's a brand new one. So yeah, sorry if it's making your eyes hurt, guys.
For everyone who doesn't know, I've had the pleasure of actually looking at Harris's wardrobe, and he does have a massive collection of white T-shirts. So it's not.
Doesn't it? Suits me, right?
Oh no, absolutely. For someone your age, Harris, you look absolutely fantastic. It gives me hope. It gives me hope that this is what I've got to look forward to.
Listen. Our age gap isn't that much. Let's not reveal it.
I'm not going to reveal it. I wouldn't do that to you, Harris. But all I know is if I look as good as you at your age, I'll still be all right.
Indeed. Qasim, are we gonna leak some exclusive about our little cricket project? Or are we gonna do that for the next video?
Yeah, so just a little bit of insight into what we're thinking. So obviously the RedFlex solely, based on Manchester United, but obviously us and the brothers, where it's not the only love that we have. Obviously, from a young age, we've played cricket at a decent level, and we have actually joined a league in Manchester, and we're going to be hopefully recording a kind of a on the wall documentary, Amazon Prime, eat your heart out style documentary, where we're going to be following the trials and tribulations of our team, and we're going to give you behind the scenes access to our games, interviews with the players. So it's a project that we're definitely looking forward to at the RedFlex. Harris has got to make sure that his batting form is a little bit better than what it has been last season. And you might get to see the old Harris, the textbook Harris. If you want to see a real proper cricketing masterclass, make sure you stay and tuned in to the RedFlex, because we're going to give you all behind the scenes footage of it.
Yeah, but, we can't. The only thing we can promise is going to be a lot of joy, a lot of heartache, and you may even see some tears from Qasim and others.
Yeah, definitely tears. Definitely,
there will be some tears. Depending on how we do. So yeah, I think it'll be an exciting project. Hopefully, you guys will jump on board. Yeah, that's right. That's right. From from the local parks to the dizzy heights of the pro league. So yeah, it's something to get excited about. Something to keep everyone occupied in the off season. We're looking to bring you that end of April, start of May. We know the season kind of finishes towards the middle of May, so hopefully there'll be something for you guys to, keep you guys enthused and carry on watching, the RedFlex. So yeah, got some exciting content coming up. Obviously, Qasim is going to have some more videos. We're going to be back as usual for the post-match tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll be a Man United victory. Yeah, hopefully win the league or at least get into the playoffs. But yeah, please do like, comment, subscribe, guys. I know, Qasim, you don't like us saying that anymore, but you can see all our social media handles.
It seems tainted to me now.
You can see our social media handles at the bottom.
I understand.
Yeah, I still have to say it for those who are new viewers, or for those who still haven't subscribed. Please do so. It'll just make even if you don't necessarily want to watch all the video or whatever it is, just to stop Qasim's videos going out, his rants. Please do like, comment, subscribe, so he can stop his rants, so he doesn't have to come on and have a go at YouTube and have a go at these certain section of the viewing media. But yeah, that's how we're going to leave it there, guys. The video has overrun, probably double the length as to what we wanted it to be. But yeah, as I said, we'll be back shortly, and we will catch you guys very soon.
If I can press the end button. It's not happening. It looks like the show's not ending, Harris. The show cannot end. This is the punishment that I'm getting from YouTube, because it's not letting me end the stream, but we're going to try it now.